The Lake Catholic boys remain perfect and are Elite Eight bound for the second time in program history after a hard-fought 2-1 win over Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy on Wednesday night in a well-played Division II regional semifinal down at Wadsworth. This was an historic result not only for Lake Catholic but for area high school soccer as well. And to put it in perspective, allow me to drop a few numbers on you here quickly. Since 2001 in the postseason, coming into this match, CVCA was 13-2 against area sides. They had not lost to an area team in the postseason since 2003, a match I remember very well when Hawken saw through a 2-1 result at Brush on their way to a state final that year. Great team with Marshall Plow and those guys. And not only that, CVCA hadn't given up a goal in a regional match to an area team since 2003. So that says a great deal. And then on top of that, since 2004, in regular season and postseason matches coming into this one, CVCA was 27-1-1 against News-Herald coverage area teams in the last 12 seasons. And that had a combined goal differential of 98-8. Just unbelievable stats to think about. CVCA is certainly one of the great boys soccer programs in the state of Ohio, and to be able to go in on a big stage against a team of that caliber and get a result says a lot about how special this Lake Catholic group really is. And to me, there were two big keys to seeing through this result and getting this match done and moving on to the weekend. Number one, taking advantage of early set pieces. If I'm being honest, given the caliber of both sides on the pitch on this given occasion, the defending on set pieces wasn't great. I think you saw that from the outset. CVCA got a corner kick in the 5th minute, if memory serves, and there were 2 or 3 guys unmarked, far post on the service coming in, and I started to wonder, oh boy, that might say a great deal about the rest of this match on set pieces. And to be honest, it did to a certain extent. You saw all 3 goals come off of set pieces. CVCA was able to grab an equalizer after Lake had opened with a nice service off a corner kick. Mitch Kottheimer into Colin Kane. Colin Kane with a great header to make it a 1-0 match. CVCA equalizes eventually off of a free kick. Some nice ball work in the box. And then CVCA is able to slot home a rebound off an initial shot to make it a 1-1 match. But then the match winner, free kick in, and we all know through the years how great of a left foot and set piece specialist Tommy Corsa can be. Delivered a fantastic in-swinger there for Nick Riepel. Nick Riepel makes no mistake with the header to make it a 2-1 match, and that ended up being the final margin. So while the defending wasn't great, the execution in all 3 instances certainly was, and even on instances in which the set pieces didn't result in goals, they were all dangerous opportunities, and that says a lot about the caliber of both of these sides. And then the other part to Lake Catholic seeing through this win was the defending in the second half. They, make no mistake about it, they were putting numbers behind the ball. They weren't really trying to overly attack in this match in the second half. They were just trying to see if they could keep that 2-1 lead, and they did very well with it. When you have a group back there that's as battle-tested and led by veteran guys like Jordan Bonchek and Tommy Corsa and Mitch Kottheimer, you're in pretty good shape. And I think you also saw the development of a young goalkeeper in Jack McNeil in this match as well. Had a nice tip save in the 5th minute off a free kick by Cody Borma, who was a great set-piece taker throughout this match, and as I understand it has been throughout the season. And late there, Braden Petno, who was moved up top tactically in the second half as CVCA pushed for the equalizer, had a really sharp, piercing, attacking run into the box. Looked like a surefire opportunity, at least for a dangerous shot on target. McNeil did very well to intervene and cover to keep that a 2-1 match, and just a great effort there in the defensive third. Yeah, CVCA had a 10-2 advantage in shots on target in this match, but that defensive third effort, that work rate back there, ensured that it did not matter. And obviously that says a great deal about Lake. So Lake is able to see themselves through to the weekend and a regional final for the second time in program history. First time since that 2009 D2 State Final Four run. And they get a piece of Marlington. And if they can see through a result against CVCA, honestly, I have confidence that they can see through a result against anybody. CVCA has been historically good against coverage area teams, but Lake was able to break through in a big way on this occasion. A 2-1 win over CVCA in a D2 regional semifinal on Wednesday night.